Let me read the, meeting is a meeting of the school board in public for the purpose of conducting the school corporation's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Maybe time for public participation is indicated by agenda item or is directed by the president. Meeting site is fully accessible. Any person requiring further accommodation should contact the superintendent at the school corporation central office. The meeting will be electronically recorded and will be kept on file in the superintendent's office. A copy of the audio recording will also be available on the NLCS website. The website address is www.nlcs.k12.in.us. We will go ahead and officially call the meeting to order. Roll call. Let the record reflect that 5 of us are present here with 2 on Zoom. All are present and accounted for. Rise and uncover, say the pledge. Jeff, would you?
Yes, sir.
Pledge?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Review for approval minutes and executive session memorandum from June 20th, 2022, and the minutes from June 23rd, 2022. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Mr. Lambert makes the motion in a second.
Second.
Mr. Bailey seconds the motion. Questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same. Thank you. Item B, to address the board relative to the agenda.
Nope.
None? Moving on. Item E, curriculum. Maggie.
I just have one item that was left off when we approved handbooks the last time, and that is the Career Center handbook. If you received a copy, they have some updates, and I can share that with you. But and she has a document that shows what has been updated and changed.
We have them in here redlined.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
what-
Yeah.
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 Entertain a motion to approve the changes there.
Yeah, I think especially as Amy being new, just kind of looking at procedures as they have. But yeah.
Updated dates and so on and so
Yeah.
forth. So moved. Mr. Bailey makes a motion in a second.
Second.
Mr. Bennett seconds the motion. Questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Mr. President, I have the personnel agenda presented to you for the board's approval.
A second?
Second.
Mr. Bailey seconds the motion. Questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same. Thank you.
Next up, need to approve an agreement with Indiana University. We are in a partnership with them on our school data and information that is being updated to the state and warehousing it. So it's just an agreement with them. Just to cover both of us. We've had this is year 2.
Mhm.
And it's a 3-year agreement. The good thing is we're getting a step ahead. So when the state starts requiring all school districts to do this, we will have already been doing it for 3 years.
Second? Motion, questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same. Thank you.
And last up is just approval of the 22-23 textbook adoption and fees as presented. It's a long list. Nothing is, for the most part, it's continues what was done last year. It's just updating it for the 22-23 school year.
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Lambert makes the motion in a second. Bennett seconds the motion. Questions on the motion? Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, thank you.
I'd like to share, North Lawrence will be having a booth next week at the Lawrence County Fair. You can see over here to the left is kind of the loop and some of the videos that we will be showing at the booth. We will also have a boys and girls pipe that we will be giving away that North Lawrence students can enroll or sign up for a drawing at the booth next week at the fair. So it's a nice chance for a lot of the school employees. We will also have the magnetic calendars like we had last year available and other items at the booth for families. So I know many of the North Lawrence employees enjoyed being out there last year, and we're looking forward to doing that again this year.
And school supply list.
Yes,
supply
and
list.
the school supply list will be out there as well on the table for parents that want to pick that up. Also, on July 28th, North Lawrence Community Schools will be inviting all of our employees to the Bedford City Pool, and we will be having a pool night for any employees and kids, board members, anyone that is interested in attending. So we'll be getting some information out about that. I know that's something different, new. We've never done that, so I know we're looking forward to that on July 28th. And then also, I do just kind of wanted to, one, obviously, Mr. Tanner is here this evening. Again, want to welcome him. He was hired at our last board meeting, but just personally welcome him to North Lawrence and continuing his role as an assistant superintendent, which he has served the last 4 years at South Dearborn Schools. In much of the same capacity, and just looking for his expertise in joining us. Also, I would like to welcome Kurt Godleski. Many of you may know, I know he served time here as the basketball coach and also a school administrator at BNL High School. He was an assistant principal. He was an assistant principal at Bedford Middle School, and he was also the principal at Dollins Elementary School. So I know him and his wife are excited, and his 2 kids are excited to be here in Bedford, and he will be joining us as the assistant principal at Olytic. And then also Karen Dubois will be joining us as our community outreach and relations, and a lot of that role that David Van Landingham has helped us with, and as he transitions more out to the media classroom at the high school. So just wanted to share those 3 with you this evening, and let you know about the fair next week, and also the night that we'll be having at the pool. So.
Have we gotten an update from Chartwells lately about how they're doing with hiring and training and
yeah.
getting, it's been...
Very well. In fact, I think they have hired, I believe it was 11 employees already. So many of their openings have already been filled. They are looking at a couple lead cook positions. So several of our cooks, or I guess the cooks that were already employed, are looking to have applied for those positions. I know they're going to be interviewing some tomorrow, but they're on site. Megan Kelly will be the food service director. She previously was the food service director the last 3 years at Eastern Green Schools. Had already been employed with Chartwells. So I know they are going through, I have set in with them some, just kind of, but I know they're going through hiring the chef process. And they had, I think, 5 applicants for that. Some that were in school, some that was maybe in the hospital, other fields. But they're, all the commodities were received, we went through them, so, things seem to be, going well. And, I know Karen Daly and a couple of the others was in and worked with Megan the other last week and helped with the commodities and everything, so. I think we'll be ready to go.
Good, thank you.
Good.
Questions? Moving on, item G, persons to address the board. Closing business, upcoming meetings. There'll be an executive session at 5:15 PM and regular session at 6:30 PM on Thursday, July 21st, 2022 at the NLCS Administration Building. There will be an executive session at 5:15 PM on Thursday, August 4th, 2022 at the NLCS Administration Building. With that, entertain a motion to adjourn. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you.